Hello everyone, let me walk you through the demo of QuickBooks Connector in Odoo by BrowseInfo. This app seamlessly integrates Odoo with QuickBooks Online, enabling real-time synchronization of financial data such as customers, vendors, invoicing, payments, and accounts. This powerful connector eliminates manual data entry, reduce errors, and ensure that your accounting and ERP systems stay in sync. Ideal for businesses looking to streamline operation and maintain accurate financial records across platforms. So first of all, we will go into the settings. Here, under user and companies, we will go into the users. We will go into the Michelle admin, and in here, you will find a checkbox for QuickBooks Connector. Enable that checkbox and save it. After this, we will go into our home page and we are going to refresh it. Here you can see a QuickBooks Online module will appear into your home page. So open that module, and in here you need to create a QuickBooks connection in here. So I have already created a QuickBooks connection in the name of BrowseInfo. Here you can see the BrowseInfo connection. Under that you need to add your client ID, you need to add the client secret key, and you need to add all of this. Now here you can see the Intuit developer. Here you can see I have created one connector as BrowseInfo in here too. So first of all, we will go into the keys and credentials in here. And here you can see your client ID and client secret. Just enable the toggle show credentials and you can copy the client ID and client secret which you need to add into your Odoo interface. Just copy it from here and enter it into your Odoo interface. After that, after entering all of this, you need to generate a link. So here you can see a redirected URL will be updated in here according to your local host on which you are working on. So we will come into our QuickBooks, and here we will go into the settings. Here we will find the menu for redirected URLs. Open that, and in here add your redirected URL which is added into your Odoo interface by clicking on add URL. And after that just click on save button to save your URL in here. So again we will go into our Odoo interface. After this we are going to click on generate link. So here click on generate link and you will be redirected to the QuickBooks App Store. So here you need to confirm the connecting BrowseInfo to Sandbox Company US 1. So we are just going to click on connect in here. So after clicking on connect, you can see that our Odoo is connected with QuickBooks successfully. Here you can see the realm ID. Here you can see the access token. You can see the refresh token. You can see the access token expire, and you can see the refresh token expired, and also you will find a code under that. Now after this, after connecting your Odoo with QuickBooks, you will find a tab of account in here. Under that, you will find a boolean for import account. So enable that import account and save it. Now under import account only, you will find the button for account scan. So click on account scan and you can see import successfully message will appear into your page. Here you can see 89 imported successfully. So just click on OK button. Under that only you will find a log history for import and export account. Under that you can see the type is account, the status is success, the date and time is this, the message is that it is imported successfully, and from view account button you can view the account which is imported successfully into the Odoo. Here you can see all the accounts which we have imported into our Odoo from the QuickBooks. Here you can just click on view and you can see the account in here. You can also see the account ID and QB online boolean true, indicating that it is imported from the QuickBooks into your Odoo. So again we will go into our BrowseInfo Here we will go into our QuickBook Online. We are going to open our connector, and in here we have shown that the status was successful for importing. So now we are going to export our account to the QuickBook. So enable the export account boolean and save it. After this, we are going to click on account scan again. So click on account scan, and here you can see 46 exports successfully and 5 record failed. You can see the QBO message in here. Click on OK. Again, we will go into the log history. Here you can see there are 2 types of log in here. One is red, indicating it is failed, and the other one is green, indicated the success. You can see in the message how many is exported successfully and how many is exported failed. You can just click on view account and see how many are exported. So we are going to open the view account for successful exported, and here you can see all the accounts which has been exported successfully into your QuickBook. Here you can open and you can see the account ID and QB online in here also. Now again we are going into our connection, and in here you will find the 2 boolean for auto account import and auto account export. You can just enable this boolean and you can run your cron in the setting. So after this we are going to hop into the tax tab, and here we are going to enable import tax boolean. After saving this, we are going to click on tax scan button to import the taxes into our Odoo. Here you can see the success message that 3 imported successfully. Click on OK, and in the log history for the QuickBook you can see that status is success for tax. Here you can see 3 tax has imported successfully. Click on view, and here you can see the 3 taxes which is imported into your Odoo from the QuickBook. Now again we will go into our connector. In the tax tab only, we are going to enable import tax, and we are going to disable export tax, and we are going to disable import tax. After this, we will go into the invoicing module, and in here under configuration, we are going to find the menu for taxes. Open that, and in here you can see the taxes which are in the Odoo. So we are going to select any one tax. Here you can see the tax, and now in the action button we will find the menu for export tax to QuickBook. So we are going to click on export tax to QuickBook, and here you can see that it is exported successfully. Here you can see it is exported successfully, so we are going to click on OK. If we go into the tax list view, in here also you can select the tax in the action button. You can just export it to the QuickBook from here also. This is failed because we have already imported this one earlier. So after this we are going into our QuickBook Online again, and in here we are going to open our connector, and in the tax tab we can see in the log history that 1 exported successfully. So we are going to click on view orders, and we can see that this tax is exported successfully. Now we are going into our product tab. First of all, we will import the categories. So we are going to enable the import category boolean and save it. After this, we are going to click the category scan button. Here you can see the categories are imported, 0 imports. Okay, so there are no categories right now in our QuickBook. Otherwise, it would be imported successfully in here also. Now we are going to export categories into our QuickBooks. So enable the export category checkbox and click on category scan. So here you can see 12 exported categories successfully. So we are going to click on OK, and in the log for the product and categories log history, you can see 12 exported categories. Here you can see them in the view button. You can see all the categories in here. Now after this, under products, we will find a menu for import products, a checkbox. Enable that checkbox and save it. Now we are going to click on product scan, So the products will be imported into our Odoo. Here you can see 18 imports successfully. So just go into the log history and you can see all the products which are imported into our Odoo by clicking on view products. Here you can see all the products which is imported into our Odoo, and in the product also you can see a product ID and QB online checkbox is enabled into the product, indicated it is imported from the QuickBook. Under import product, you will find a checkbox for export product. So enable that checkbox and save it. After this, we are again going to click on product scan button. Here you can see 59 exported successfully and 2 records failed. So here you can see 59 products have been successfully exported into your QuickBook. You can view your products by clicking on view products button. Here you can see all the products which has been exported into the QuickBook from your Odoo. Now after this, we will hop on to the customer tab, and in here we are going to import customers into the Odoo. So here click enable the import customer and save it. Now we are going to click customer scan, and here you can see 29 customers are imported successfully into our Odoo. Now in the customer vendor log history, you can see that 29 customers are imported successfully. Click on view customer button, and here you can see all the customers which are imported into our Odoo. Now after import customer, we are going to enable the export customer boolean and save it. And after this, again we are going to click on customer scan, and here you can see 2 exported successfully. So open that, and here you can see in the log history that 2 customers which are Azure and Deco are exported successfully to our QuickBook. Now after the customers, we are going to import the vendors. So enable the import vendor checkbox, and after saving it, just click on vendor scan. So here you can see that the vendors are successfully imported. Here you can see 26 vendors are imported successfully. Click on view vendor, and here you can see all the vendors which has been imported into our Odoo from the QuickBook. Now after import vendor, we are going to export the vendors into the QuickBook. So enable the export vendor checkbox and save it. After that, just click on vendor scan, and here you can see that 1 record failed. Due to some error, the export for the vendor hasn't been successful. So like this, you can just do the vendor scan. Now we will hop on to the sales, and we are going to import the quotation from the QuickBook. So here we are going to enable the import quotation, and we are going to click on scan quotation. Here you can see that 4 imported successfully. So the 4 quotation from the QuickBook is imported successfully into our Odoo. Now we are going to click on view orders, and here you can see 4 orders which are imported from the QuickBook. After this, we are going to export the quotation into the QuickBooks. So enable the export quotation checkbox and click on scan quotation. Here you can see that your quotation is being exported into the QuickBook. Here you can see 7 quotation has been exported into the QuickBooks. So in the log history, you can see 7 imported successfully message, and when you click on open orders, you can see the quotations which has been exported into the QuickBook from the Odoo. Now after sale, we are going into the purchase tab, and here we are going to import the purchase order. Enable the import purchase order checkbox and click on scan purchase. So here you can see that 3 imported successfully. 3 purchase order are imported into our Odoo from the QuickBook. Here you can see the purchase 1 imported successfully. Click on view order, and here you can see 3 purchase orders which are successfully imported into the Odoo. Now again we will go into our connector, and this time we are going to export the purchase order from the Odoo. So enable the export purchase order and click on scan product. Scan purchase. Here you can see 12 record failed due to some error. It has been failed, but like this you can export the purchase order from Odoo into your QuickBook. Now after the purchase, we are going to hop into the invoice tab. So open the invoice tab and we are going to import the invoice in here. So enable the import invoice, and after this we are going to scan invoice. And in here you can see that the 31 invoices is imported into our Odoo. Now again in the log history you can see that 31 invoices are imported successfully. Click on view invoice, and here you can see all the invoices which are imported into the Odoo. Now after this we are going to export some invoices into our QuickBooks. So we are going to enable export invoice and we are going to click on scan invoice. Now after this, some invoices are being exported into the Odoo. From the Odoo, here you can see 4 exported successfully and 1 record failed. So again we will go into our log, and here you can see that 4 invoices are exported successfully while 1 has been failed. You can click on view invoice, and here you can see all the invoice which has been exported. Now after the invoice we are going to import the bill. So enable the import bill, and we are going to click on scan vendor bill. After the scan vendor bill, you can see that 15 imported successfully. You can see 15 vendor bill is imported successfully into the Odoo. You can go into the log history again and you can view the bill in here. You can see the 15 bills which is imported into our Odoo. Now again we will go into the connector and we are going to export some bills. So enable the export bill checkbox and click on scan vendor bill. Here click on scan vendor bill, and here some bills are being exported into the QuickBooks. Here you can see some records had been failed due to some error. So just like this you can see some vendors also can be exported into the Odoo. You can just click on view bills, and you can see the 4 bills which is exported into the QuickBook. Now after the bills we are going to import some credit notes. So here we will click on scan credit, and we can see that 1 imported successfully. So there was 1 credit note in our QuickBooks, so it is imported successfully into the Odoo. Again in the log history you can see that 1 imported successfully. Click on view credit, and here you can see the credit note which is imported into the Odoo from the QuickBook, and you can see all the details of the credit note in here. After importing we are going to export the credit note. So just save it, and we are going to click on scan credits. Here you can see 5 exported successfully and 0 record failed. So here you can see we have exported 5 credit notes from our Odoo to the QuickBook. So here you can see in the log history, by clicking on view credits, you can see the 5 credits which is exported successfully into the QuickBook from the Odoo. So again we will come in here. After the credit notes we are going to import some refunds in here. So we are going to enable the import refunds, and after that we are going to click on scan refunds. So here you can see that some refunds have been imported, and after that we are going to export some refunds. So just click on scan refunds again, and you can see in the log history the import export refunds. After this we are going to import some customer payments. So enable the import customer payment and click on scan customer payments. So here you can see 16 imported successfully. You can see 16 customer payments have been imported into our Odoo. In the log history also, if you want to see the customer payments, you can just click on view customer payments, and here you can see the 16 customer payments which has been imported into the Odoo. After this, we are going to export some customer payments. So we are going to enable the export customer payment boolean, and again we are going to click on scan customer payment. So here you can see 0 exported. So there are no customer payments in our Odoo interface right now, so it is indicating 0, but like this you can just export some customer payments. Now we are going to import vendor payments. So we are going to enable the import vendor payments and click on scan vendor payments. So here you can see that vendor payments has been imported successfully into the Odoo. Here you can see in the log history, you can see 10 imported successfully. Click on view vendor payments, and here you can see 10 vendor payments which is imported successfully. After this, we are going to export some vendor payments. So we are going to enable the export vendor payments, and we are going to save it. Now after this, we are going to click on scan vendor payments in here, and it is indicating 0 because there are. So here we are going to click on scan vendor payments. Now after invoice, we are going into the payment terms, and in here you will find a button for import payment terms. So enable that and click on payment term scan. Here you can see that your payment will be imported into the Odoo. Here you can see 5 are successfully imported. In the log history also you can see that 5 payment terms are imported successfully. Click on view payment terms, and in here you can see the payment terms which is imported into the Odoo from the QuickBook. So after importing, we are going to export some payment terms in here. So enable the payment term, export payment term checkbox and save it. Now here click on payment term scan. After this, you can see that we are exporting some payment terms into the QuickBook from the Odoo. So here you can see that it is still being exported to the QuickBook from the Odoo. Here you can see that 11 payment terms is exported into the QuickBook from Odoo. Here in the log history you can view the payment terms. So here you can see the 11 payment terms which is exported to the QuickBook. So in here, after the payment terms, we are going to hop into the employees. So first we are going to import the departments in here. Enable the import department checkbox and save it. After this, we are going to do a department scan button, and here you can see that we are importing some departments in here. There are no departments right now in the QuickBooks, so it won't be imported. So now we are going to export some departments into the QuickBook. So enable the export department checkbox and click on department scan. Here you can see the departments is being exported. In here it will take some time as there are so many departments. So here you can see 7 departments is exported successfully, and in the log also you can see that by clicking on view department you can see all the departments which is exported into the QuickBook from Odoo. So now after the departments, we are going to import some employees. So enable the import employee button and click on employee scan. So here you can see the employees is being imported into the Odoo from the QuickBook. So in here you can see 2 employees are imported successfully. By clicking on view employee, you can see the 2 employees in here which are imported into the Odoo from the QuickBook. After the import, we are going to export employee. So click on employee scan after enabling the employee export employee. Here you can see 23 employee has been exported successfully into the QuickBook. Here by clicking on view employee, you can see the 23 employees which is exported to the QuickBook from Odoo. Now after the employee, we will go into the timesheet, and in here also, just like we did all of that, we are going to import and export timesheet same as we have did with the account tax, product, customer, sale, purchase and every other else. If you have any queries about this video, you can ask them in the comment box and we will solve your queries. If you feel this video is useful to you, please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more Odoo related videos. Thanks for watching.